Everyone, apologies for the crusty video camera, but I thought that it'd be nice if you guys knew what I'm doing, what I'm staying at, and my setup. So over here we have my bed. This is my cat, Rafiki. He's very, very cute. Over there is some stuff that needs to be sold. And yeah, here's my setup. It's not much, but it is something. This is my desk so far. I want to change it. I have some, if you're 5'7" like me, not super tall, but tall enough that this starts to hit your knees, it's not fun. This is my chair. I need to, get a new one. So this is where I sit. This is where I do all the editing. This is where I play video games. This is my microphone. I used to have the Snowball microphone, which is this guy. It's not bad. It's only $50, but I decided that I wanted to spend my money, or actually I got it for Christmas. So I was waiting patiently until I got it. This is not one of the new iPads. It's new enough that it can house the second generation of the Apple Pencil, which is one of my favorites. But this is the from 2018. It's really good. I actually really, really enjoy it. And I'm thinking about in the future, ignore this, God, Twitter. I'm thinking in the future of changing it, and but that's in the very, very future because I don't need to change it right now. This is my HyperX Quadcast microphone. It's the one where you can change the color. It's a little bit more expensive, but guys, I'm telling you, it is worth it. And the monitor, I don't really remember my monitor. It is from Asus. It's Asus Tough something. This is my Red Dragon keyboard. Absolutely love it. I do want to change it for one of the Razer keyboards, but for now, this is good. Because this is like my very, very, very first setup. I wanted to spend more money on this and like other stuff. And this is just a simple mouse from Razer. It kind of messes with the blue vibe, but I mean, it is what it is. I also thought it changed color, and when I went to the Razer thing, it didn't. So I'm a little bit disappointed. Here is really old headphones. Oh my God, I like earbuds more than headphones. Yeah, and it's not much crazy wiring back here, but yes, I did get a customizable PC. I know, that's like torture, but like I didn't have time. I had like a really old Lenovo laptop, and I was like, I need to change this now. But the components inside aren't that bad. So let me show you. I'm gonna unplug all of this. Oh, it's like cat hair everywhere. So actually, before I show you, I gotta shut it down. And then always when you're messing with your computer, always turn the power off so you don't break it. Always, always, always. No matter if you're doing something small, always keep it turned off because you could risk damaging it. But I will tell you the things that I've upgraded and the things that I've left unupgraded because I don't have a job, and yeah. So here's my PC. It's not super wow at the moment because PC stuff is very expensive, and I was waiting for new generation stuff to come out and people to for the tech people to give me good, advice so I don't just buy something and then not like it. I know you can refund, but it's better to just get your information first. Anyway, so this is a Deepcool case. I kind of wanted it to be a bit bigger. The airflow is fine, but I want something different. I'm thinking of getting I think it's called North Tower. I don't know. It's a really beautiful case though. It's an air cooled. I want to do water cool in the future, but again, lots of money. I want to do custom water cooling. My dad will help me, but it's just it's not the moment right now. This is an MSI, it says it right there, MSI B650 Pro P Wi-Fi. Again, not one of the best motherboards, but it's good enough for me. It works enough for me. I'm not like playing super high quality games. I don't like to play PvP games, so this is good enough for now. So the GPU, I know everyone's gonna laugh, is a 4060. This is my fault. I didn't do research before, because I bought this when I had my second job. I didn't do research on the 4060. Apparently the 4060, it's just not worth it. And I read up on it, and you're right, it's not worth it. I could have gotten something like a 3080 or something like that, or just saved up for a 4070, but I just didn't know, and I made a mistake. It's not that it's bad, but I would have rather more VRAM. But it is what it is. My fault. I think there's 500 gigabytes of storage in there, and on this SSD. And then I don't remember what it is. It's probably something from Corsair. And then I got the Samsung Evo 990 for 2 terabytes of storage. And I'm thinking of changing this in the future, but again, lots of money. This cost me like almost $200, but it's so worth it. I love this SSD. This used to have Kingston Fury, 16 gigabytes of Kingston Fury, and then I changed it to, Vengeance, and it's 64 gigabytes of RAM. Again, works like a wonder, and no RGB, because I'm not a big fan of like RGB everywhere. I like only the fans to really be RGB. And then I think I have 2 terabytes of a hard drive to keep all my art stuff in there, because this is mostly for games. That has the operating system, which is Windows 11. And then this is just for my like videos and and my art stuff. So that's basically it. Oh, and it's packing at least 800 watts of, I think it's probably Corsair. I don't know. But yeah, this is my setup. It's not like super wow, but it's enough for me at the moment. Because like I'm a content creator that does art, and I'm not really looking to play like games where you need the FPS and you need things to be fast. This works like a charm. This also, like, having a lot of RAM is honestly worth it. Like, I've seen a big difference on how fast my computer works. It's very much worth it. 64 gigs of RAM, it's a little excessive, but I personally got this for myself. It was, I think, Cyber Monday or like Black Friday, I don't remember, and these two were like off. And since it doesn't have RGB, I think it's more cheap. So that's what I did. And then my next upgrade is going to be the power supply unit. Why? Because these new graphics cards, oh, I forgot the CPU. The CPU is a Ryzen 5. Oh, wait, no, I'm blanking on the name. I'm sorry. I'm usually more like activated, but I'm a little sniffy actually. Oh, I hope I'm not getting sick. Anyways, but for now, it's good enough. I don't have the money to go around spending it like carelessly, so I have like a little checklist of what I want to buy first. So the main parts, so I got the more SSD down, I got my RAM down, and the next thing that I want to do is change from 800 watts, or I think it's 700, I'm not sure, 700 to 800 watts to like at least like 1,000 something watts. Why? Because I'm planning, if the 5000 series is good enough, I might be planning to get like a 5070 or 5080. It depends on my job and how much I'm willing to spend. But I heard that this new generation, oh my god, I saw the wattage. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, they just need a lot more like wattage, and I think I'm going to go for one of the new generation of the Ryzen 5s. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. There's a lot that I could do. I could stick to the older Ryzen 5 and get the 3 god, I'm blanking out on all the names, but it's look how small this graphics card is. Anyways, and the case, I do want it to be bigger. Like, I feel like for me this is really cramped when I'm like trying to work on things. I keep getting stuck. But either way, it's good enough for now, and it hasn't, like, I haven't had any like trouble with it. It's really good. That's like the Wi-Fi thingies, but How do I keep it clean, you might ask? Well, like if you keep your space clean all the time, and I keep it really, really clean, you don't need to clean the inside that much. You, like if your space is clean and if you see like a little bit of that dust there, what you get is you get like a microfiber cloth and you just do this. You really don't need to go in there unless it's like really, really disgusting. You really don't need to go in there and like get all like up and close and personal with it. Like you can just like do this and it'll be clean enough. I get all this, like of course when you take out the components you're gonna get in there a lot more. So that's for the deep cleaning, but you know, you don't need a deep clean every like month. Deep cleaning it's a lot. Because I used to deep clean like almost every month because I'm a neat freak. But you honestly don't need to. And if you keep your outside living space, so like keep your desk and everything clean, you don't need to clean as much. So clean and try to keep things dustless. Of course, if you have like animals, like I have 2 cats. If you have 2 cats, of course, hair is gonna get everywhere. So you kind of just have to like accept that. But keep this clean. If it's not clean, it's not gonna work as much. Trust me, clean. I haven't cleaned this in like 2 months and it's actually pretty good. And plus I don't have baseboards in yet. And the baseboards do help with like the dust. My plans for the future of my setup, because I want to buy most of like my setup stuff. Like I want to buy my own chair. It feels better when you do it yourself. I don't know why. It feels like you earned it. So get rid of this desk. Oh my god. This desk was good. I got it at the start of 2023. So it's pretty good. It's not like it's bad or anything, but I do want a boom arm. Problem is, the only place I can put a boom arm is here. This is all solid. And I don't know why they did this. This is fat. So it's kind of hard to put a boom arm. And like if I had a boom arm here, look at the problem. Okay, so move this. My legs, like I have no like space. So that's a problem. But what I'm thinking of is putting 2 desks together so it's more angular. So one desk here, and then one desk going across, and then my monitor will be here, and then a second monitor over there when I can afford one, and then like art stuff around here or all that stuff, and then like storage, and then have my computer be on the desk. I really don't like having my computer on the ground for personal reasons. First of all, because of this. Even with the baseboards on, it's still going to collect dust. And like more dust. It's always going to collect dust because it's basically a vacuum. And this guy, this little man, every time he comes in here and he loves being in my room, will rub up against my entire PC. And I'm like, every time he does it, it like kills me inside. I'm like, oh my god, I love you, but like, please don't. But at the same time, he's a cat. I can't control him. I leave my door open for him at night so he can sleep in here, and I'm not awake the entirety of the night. So it happens. But if it was on my desk, he wouldn't jump up there. He barely ever jumps up on my desk here. So it's a personal reason. And also because I just like to have like my PC up where I am. So yeah, that's basically it. It might change in the future. Also, another thing that I need to like do is get a new phone. This phone is disgusting and it's also dying on me, but it is what it is. It honestly, we can't have it all. So yeah, this is my setup for now. And then you have like, yes, I'm an astrology nerd and a tarot card reader. So, and here like my like teeth collection. This is Mosasaurus. That's probably like a shark, maybe megalodon. I don't know what that is. Things that people have given me: petrified wood, both of these, trilobites, and yeah, just like old ferns, and yeah, and some art, of course. But other than that, I just don't it just makes it feel like bulky. You know what I mean? Like it just like you walk in and you're like, oh, this is nice. And then you turn here and you're like, oh. And it's kind of like messy. And it's hard to like clean back here. And if you know me, I like things that are easy to clean. So yeah. That's my room, if you guys were interested. So, I will keep making videos. I still have like 5 videos in the work because me and Max were playing the Mimic. And oh my god, each video is like 3 hours long. I want to cry. But that's the life of a content creator. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my room tour. Also, if you're wondering why I have towels covering my window, I don't have my blinds in yet. You know, this house was a fixer-upper. So yeah, this room used to be it looks very different. I used to sleep on the floor. It's fine now. I'm really happy with what I have, and I'm gonna get rid of that dresser, and it's gonna be like black, something from IKEA, because I'm not a big fan of like antiques, and also I'm not a big fan of that color. It just ruins the vibe. Other than that, I like it. I like my room. It's very a lot of work in progress, and yeah, I can't wait to finish my setup. That one. But for now, it's good enough for what I need. And if I need to upgrade more, I will do it in the future. So yeah. See you guys later. Bye.